Now it's shootout time again, and this week we've got something old and something new.
This is the new, the Mitsubishi Evo 9 FQ320. It costs 30 grand, it does 0 to 62 in 4.5 seconds, and has 326 bhp from a 2-litre turbocharged engine. It's the latest in a very long line of Evos, but how much has it really evolved? To find out, we're putting the latest Evo against our favourite Evo, the Evo 6. This also has a 2-litre turboed engine and is also, of course, 4-wheel drive. Officially, Japanese regulations limited it to 276 bhp, but those in the know say it's often more like 300. It was the first Lancer Evolution to be officially sold in the UK and has become the Evo connoisseur's model of choice. This is a stunning example and a real office favourite, so win or lose, we've decided to offer it as this week's competition prize. But first up, in the new corner, the Evo 9.
This car is out of the trap like a whippet. It is mega. It's got so much electronic wizardry going on to make sure that it behaves as brilliantly as it can. Now, the driver can switch between 3 modes, depending on what the road conditions are like. You can have tarmac, gravel or snow settings. Oh, the gear shift is so beautiful and precise. Brakes pin sharp, steering spot on. Spot on. And the handling, oh, ladies and gentlemen, the handling. This car loves going sideways. And so do I. Okay, time to behave ourselves and go for a quick lap. So, brakes third, turn in. Terrific engine, really gutsy, really pulls me out of that corner there. Bit of understeer around that hairpin. Be careful not to go in too quickly or else the back just steps out. Oh, straight line as much as possible.
It crosses the line in 53.17 seconds. And now, in the old corner, the Evo 6.
When this car first came out, I fell in love. The brakes are still super crisp and beefy. The steering is absolutely spot on. Oh, and it's still got that wonderful power to pull you out of corners. It's not as tail-happy as the 9. There's not as much body roll either, so it's quite taut. I think they've sort of softened the 9 up a bit. Do you know what? I would not be surprised if this 6 is quicker than the 9, purely because it's not so leery. Oh. She says. Right. Time to put my money where my mouth is. Onto the brakes, into third, turn, power.
At the radar complex, it's neck-and-neck stuff.
Go on, girl.
But by the hairpin, the 6 is just starting to nudge ahead.
Is in sight. Who's it going to be? 6 or 9?
It's the older Evo 6.
Well done, old girl.
By just a quarter of a second. It is an incredible result that we reckon is down to the 6 being a slightly nimbler machine. And remember, this prime example is this week's competition prize.